For those of you who are looking to fill that hole in your life that Diablo 4 is supposed to fit, look no further than the Last Epoch. I've played about 24 hours of this game, and yeah, it's not fully released yet, and has a price tag of $34.99, but to be honest, I think the money was worth it. Now this game, it does have its fair share of bugs and awkward hitches here and there. The gameplay does feel good and it's fun to play. It's fun to get into builds and figure it out. Like, I didn't look up any guides. That's how I usually play games. I don't look up guides on my first playthrough or even second playthrough, and I just have fun with it. And this is one of those games where you could just sit there and tweak everything and have fun with it. We're gonna go over the bugs I saw first. I captured some in here. They're very awkward and they were very consistent and it kept happening over and over again. Now in this first clip, I destroyed these coffins, right? I can't walk over them. See, I'm gonna destroy this one. And it's just where they used to be, you can't walk over. And I don't know if that's intentional, but it didn't feel good. It felt unnatural. And right here, where you can click this box, it's normal. See, it highlights right there. I can click it directly in the center to get rid of it. But over here, this one, you can't click directly in the center of the box. You have to kind of edge the outside. I'm clicking right there, not doing anything, but over here, boom. It's kind of awkward too, but you know, it might be a gripe, but I think it should be right in the middle of the box, right? That's only natural. And this right here has the same weird awkward edges. Like right here, I can accidentally just click on it and it'll load if I just click it one time on accident. It's easy to accidentally click whenever you're going through your stuff, so you have to just stay away from this area. But it's so easy to click on these and load into the next area immediately, and you're like, fuck, I didn't mean to go that way. And it's happened to me several times. It's quite annoying. Now, this is something they need to fix for sure before they fully release the game. You could just push the bosses anywhere. If they're shooting a big spell and you need to get them out of the circle, and you push them outside of their own circle, they'll still cast it in that same spot, even though they've moved. And you could just keep welling on them. So it's kind of game breaking, to be honest. And it definitely needs to be fixed. So on this clip, we have skellies welling on me, and I can't see their health bars. It's really awkward. I don't understand why they have no health bars. The numbers of damage still popping up of my damage dealt to them and the damage they're dealing to me in red. So I don't understand what's going on. It happens quite often until you go to another type of enemy, like these. Whenever it changes enemy type like that, from skelly to scorpion, no, now the health bars are showing. That's really weird. It happens so much. And here's another gripe of mine. You could use potions even if your health is full. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna pop them right here and show you my health is full. Used a health potion. It's full. And I could just use it again. Boom, I'm out of health potions. I've accidentally hit the number 1 because it's close to the W. So here, it's not really a bug, but it's just kind of awkward feeling. It kind of ruins your flow of combat. You're fighting these guys, right? And you're like, boom, we're right on top of them. Okay, and then these guys, they go behind you like that, but they kind of just flash behind you. No poof of smoke, no animation. So it just feels weird. Maybe if they had an animation, a poof of smoke or something like that, then it'll feel good to play. But it just feels unnatural as well. Other than that, all the gameplay with the NPCs, enemies and whatnot, it's fun. It has a fun flow. but that kind of stops it. And there's a place in the snow area with these wolves, and they do the same thing. They just jump back, and it is just annoying. It interrupts kind of the flow you're into, you know what I mean? Here, I'm going to use my mana and swing at nothing with my normal swing that costs no mana, my auto attack, and my mana comes right back up, just hops up. It does the same thing with the health. You can easily just keep swinging and your health just keeps popping up. And I don't know if that's intentional, but it doesn't feel right either. I don't think it should be like that. Okay, here's another example of a boss I can just push out of its effects. It does poison, I push it out of the way, and I keep welling on it, not worried about that poison. And I don't think this should be a part of it either. This definitely needs to be fixed in my opinion. Like, I had to move, yeah, to get, because I pushed him in the corner and he got stuck in the corner. But look, just moved, he got back to the center, and he'll put another poison pool down. I'll just push him out of it and just keep welling on him. Shouldn't be like this, right? Like, it doesn't feel good. It feels broken. And right here, it's just an awkward bug where he just looks hilarious when he's just sprinting at everything. But yeah, just fix this too, just so it doesn't look weird, you know what I mean? And here in this clip, I was fighting this boss with this guy, and it's just, he gets frozen, right? And then he gets frozen again soon. Then he just, look at that. He just resets in his original position, and he's not moving at all. It's just weird, man. Like, look, he's just constantly frozen, even though he's not frozen. He's just not moving anymore. He changes aggro, looks at me, and then I'm hitting him, and he just, look, he just spaces me every time, but none of his limbs move or anything. He's like a chess piece, just sitting there, stationary, just rotating, looking at me. And this was just really dumb. I found another bug, and it was a shrine I couldn't get to. I'm clicking over there, I can't get the shrine. I want the haste shrine, but it won't let me have it. I'm clicking up there, can't go up there, clicking up there, clicking on it, I'm just not getting the shrine, and it's annoying. And here you can clearly see what's happening. I'm spinning into place, I'm stuck in animation. When I click away, it doesn't let me move, but until I use my skill, it releases me. This has happened a few times as well. But there are some good things, like there's this glue filter system. Turn them off and on. I put to hide those items because I didn't want blues or yellows anymore, just wanted reds or higher. But yeah, you can still pick them up and undo the system. They're still there. And then you click them again, and then they go away. And you don't see the names or anything, and you can't pick them up. Here it's still showing this item, even though I have blues turned off, because it has this extra special affixes on there that are highlighted in the details. And I kind of like that, it's cool. Here's something Diablo should do. Look at all these gems and crafting items, these runes and whatnot. Oh, they're taking up space. There they go, they're transferred. Now they're over here. They did say that they're gonna do this for Season 2 in Diablo to save space, but we'll see. Here's another complaint. You can't see anything on the map when you pull it up. It's kind of annoying. Let's talk respawns. So I respawned all the way at the beginning of the map because I didn't have the teleporter unlocked yet. Otherwise, that's where I would have respawned. And I sped up the video so you can see how far I'd run. There's no death indicator on the mini-map either. So I can barely see the mini-map, and there's no death indicator. Yeah, I find my way back, obviously. It's not that difficult. But it's annoying. It just eats away your time whenever you die, and that is how you get punished, through time, instead of having to repair your equipment. So here's a comparison where I have a teleporter unlocked on the map. So I'll respawn right on the teleporter instead at the beginning, but still a long ways away, and I can't even see where I died exactly. I just have to remember. Now there's something that games like Lost Ark does, for example. It has like a progress of each area, how much of the area you've completed. Did you find those Mokoko seeds? Well, here they don't have that. There are secret chests. I don't know if every area has them, but this area had it. I found this chest, and it doesn't have an indicator like, oh look, you found a secret chest or anything like that whenever you open up the map. Also, with this weapon, I found it at level 15, and it's carried me through this whole time. I'm level 50. Well, here I'm level 43, but I'm like level 50 with them now, and I'm still using this sword. It's so hard to find a replacement. Here's something that I really like though. They have a lot of different types of shrines. Like this one drops affixes. It's really cool. Just a bunch of free stuff. It's really cool to get. Feels good. And here's another shrine. Gain experience on kill. I like it. Really cool. Next shrine we have just drops gold. I love it. Look at all that. All that gold on the ground, all shiny. Next shrine we got. You get an ice beetle. Little beetle just follows you around, freezes all the enemies for you. Very unique. I didn't see any other shrines with any other type of minions that I'd give you, just ice beetles. There were a couple that I found that give you multiple ice beetles, so you get 3 instead of 1. But yeah, these dudes are pretty handy, and it's a pretty cool implementation. Here's my favorite. This one drops idols. Just drops a ton of idols for you. It's awesome. Feels good to get this too, because you're like, heck yeah, I can do more customization to my build. It's lovely. And of course you had all your regular other shrines. They have a stun one here as well. So I thought that was cool, how many variations they had. There's this other cool enemy. You break him out of his prison and you fight him. Exiled Mage. I found him multiple times on different map instances, different areas. And it's really interesting fight. He does different things. He uses different elements each time you find him, it seems like. And it's pretty interesting. It's fun, it's cool. But I do wish that they had a progress thing on the map or somewhere where it just indicates and it shows you, oh look, there's special enemy defeated in this area. You gotta defeat them, you know, certain amount of times in other areas. But it doesn't explain what the point is of killing him. It's fun. He doesn't drop anything spectacular either. Kind of just a normal, you know, mini boss drop like everything else. It's fun, but I don't understand why we have to do it. And it doesn't tell you. All in all, this is a really fun game to play. It's fun to tweak your skills, completely customize them, and they completely change what they do. They have so many extra effects. You can change elements to things, change the way they fire. There's just so much to do, so much to dig into, so much experimenting to do. So don't look up guides. That's my advice. Don't look up a game guide. Look up the character and be like, oh man, I love playing rogues. And then just customize it the way it feels good. You can always just undo it. In conclusion, this game is really fun and I think it's well worth the investment, especially if Diablo IV let you down and you just wanted more. It has a great, refreshing take on skill building. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, click the link in the description down below if you want to watch me play. I'm probably live on my channel right now. So everyone have a great day, and those are my final thoughts on the Last Epoch.